Today, we're going to talk about something that will completely change how businesses run their sales process. Most CRMs today are basically digital filing cabinets. They store contacts, they store deals, they store conversations, but they don't actually do the work. Leads come in and then they sit there. Sales reps forget to follow up, emails never get sent, deals stall in the pipeline, and the result is that businesses lose opportunities every single day. But what if your CRM didn't just store leads?
What if it actually acted like a sales agent? An autonomous system that responds to leads instantly, qualifies them, moves them through the pipeline, and even books calls automatically. That's what we're talking about today. Today I'm going to show you how to build an AI sales agent inside your CRM that works 24 hours a day. And if you want to see the CRM platforms I recommend for building systems like this, you can find them on crmbuzz.com, where I review and compare the best CRM tools available. Let's get into it. First, we need to understand the real problem with most CRM systems. The problem is not the technology. The problem is that CRMs are passive. They wait for humans to do everything. A lead comes in, and someone has to send the first message. Someone has to qualify the lead. Someone has to update the pipeline. Someone has to schedule the meeting. Someone has to follow up. Every single step requires manual work, and that creates delays. Research shows that responding to a lead within the first 5 minutes dramatically increases your chance of converting that lead. But most businesses respond hours later, sometimes days later. By that time, the opportunity is gone. This is where autonomous sales agents come in. An AI sales agent turns your CRM from a passive database into an active system. Instead of waiting for someone on your team to take action, the system automatically handles the first stages of the sales process. It can respond instantly when a lead fills out a form. It can ask qualifying questions. It can determine whether the lead is a good fit. It can trigger automated workflows. It can move deals through the pipeline. And it can even schedule meetings directly on your calendar. All of that can happen automatically. No manual work required. This is not science fiction. Businesses are already doing this today. The key is connecting a few different components together. Let me show you the basic architecture. At the center of everything is your CRM. Your CRM stores your contacts, conversations, deals, and pipeline stages. Then you add an automation layer. This is the system that runs workflows. Workflows trigger actions based on events. For example, when a new lead enters the system, a workflow can start automatically. Then we connect an AI agent to that workflow. The AI agent analyzes the conversation, understands the lead's responses, and decides what should happen next. And finally, the system connects to communication channels like email, SMS, chat widgets, or messaging platforms. So the full system looks something like this. Lead enters the CRM, a workflow triggers. The AI agent analyzes the lead. The system sends a personalized message. The lead responds. The AI agent interprets the response. The workflow continues, and the deal moves forward automatically. Now let's walk through a real example. Imagine someone visits your website and fills out a form requesting information about your services. In a traditional CRM, that lead would simply appear in the database. Someone on your team would eventually see it and respond. But with an autonomous sales agent, something very different happens. The moment the form is submitted, the workflow starts. The system immediately sends a message. Something like, "Hi, thanks for reaching out. I just saw your request. Can I ask you a couple quick questions to make sure we're a good fit?" The lead replies. The AI agent analyzes the response. Then the system asks the next question. Maybe it asks about budget. Maybe it asks about timeline. Maybe it asks about company size. Each answer helps the system qualify the lead. If the lead meets the criteria, the workflow moves them to the next stage. Then the system sends a booking link. The lead schedules a call. The deal moves into the qualified stage in the pipeline. All of that can happen automatically. This means your sales team only talks to people who are already qualified. Instead of spending hours chasing leads, They spend their time closing deals. Now you might be wondering what tools can actually do this.
There are several CRM platforms that support automation and AI workflows. Curious, some focus on simplicity, some focus on deep automation, some are better for small businesses, while others are designed for larger teams. If you want to see the CRM platforms that are best suited for building autonomous sales systems like this, I put together a list on crmbus.com where I compare the top CRM tools and explain which ones are best for automation. Excited? The key thing to understand is that the future of CRM is not just storing data.
The future is autonomous systems. Systems that think, systems that respond, systems that move deals forward without constant human intervention. Over the next few years, we're going to see a major shift. Companies will stop thinking about CRM as software. They'll start thinking about it as an operating system for revenue. And the companies that build the best automated systems will have a massive advantage. They will respond faster, they will qualify leads better, and they will close more deals. So if you're still using your CRM as a simple database, now is the time to start upgrading your system. Turn it into something smarter. Turn it into something autonomous. And if you want to explore the best CRM platforms that can support these kinds of AI-driven workflows, check out crmbuzz.com, where I break down the best tools available. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.